Welcome back to another episode of Peak Performers Podcast. I'm your host, Thor Conklin. Today we're going to be talking about less is more. Does that make sense? Find out. Stay tuned.
Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Thor Conklin here. We give you the tricks, the tips, the tools, the strategy, the technology, and the psychology peak performers use in order to get more done and execute at the highest level. If you know what to do but struggle with getting it all done, or simply want to raise your game to the next level, this podcast is for you. Sit back and enjoy. Listeners of the show write in all the time and ask questions. They're struggling with something in their business and they need some insight. They need some answers. So I get emails all the time, which I really appreciate. A woman sent in an email last week and she owns a consignment store where she takes in clothes, used clothes, and then she resells them. And she takes care of the front of the store, taking care of the sales, bringing customers, taking their stuff in, selling things. And then also on the back end, she's got to do the books. She's got to take care of payroll. She's got to do the marketing. She's got to do everything else about running a store and running a business. And she was struggling on how to balance all this stuff. She never felt like she was ever, really fully present in the front, or she had enough time to take care of what she needed to in the back in order to grow the business. So come to find out, she's closed one day a week, which is Sunday. She has 2 part-time people that work for her, and there was really no money left over whatsoever to hire anybody additional. She's a single mom. She commutes 45 minutes just to get to the store. And at the end of the week, she's really not making enough money to really make sense of it all. I'm sure this is striking a chord with many of you that are listening. I've certainly been there at times with my business. So here's what we decided. Instead of being open on Mondays, which was a slow day for her anyway, she had to commute all the way in, an hour and a half, combined travel time. We said, look, let's close the shop on Mondays. And on Mondays, take care of everything related to the back part of the office. In other words, take care of your accounting, pay bills, do payroll, do your social media work on Mondays, get the advertising out there, clean up everything you have to do related to running a business except taking care of the business and selling. She almost feels like she's got an extra day off, but what's her apprehension? Oh my God, I'm going to be closed. I can't close because Mondays I make sales and I already don't have enough sales. So if I close a day, what's going to happen? And I said, something very interesting is going to happen. One is your customers that really want to do business with you, they're going to figure out when you're open. Look, you're still open 5 days a week. People are going to come in and they're still going to buy. There's a store here in town where I live in Atlanta, and it's a furniture store. It's a huge furniture store. They probably have close to 500,000 square feet under one roof. And they're only open Saturday and Sunday. And I don't know the exact dollar amounts that this company's doing, but I would venture to say it's at least $20 million a year. Now, it's only open 2 days. Now, do customers want it to be open 7 days? Sure they do. But it doesn't make any sense to them. And in this particular case, she can save in the payroll. She can turn the lights out. She can save an extra day of electricity. And people will adjust. Let your customers know what the adjustments are going to be. And think about her well-being. On Monday, she's actually there for her son. She's not commuting back and forth. She can get taken care of everything else related to the business. And then on Tuesday, when she gets into the shop, she can focus on what's most important. And that is taking care of her customers and taking care of those folks that are bringing in their stuff to consign. So where in your business are you doing too much? And if you actually pulled back a little bit, you could actually get more done. You could put more to the bottom line because let's face it, that's what it's about, putting money to the bottom line. It's not about being open 6 or 7 days a week or 24 hours a day. It's about making money. This week, figure out where you need to cut back. Where do you need to pull back? And by doing that, will actually propel your business forward faster. Thank you so much for listening today. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope you found today's show valuable. If you would like to receive these shows automatically to your phone or to your computer, simply go to iTunes and subscribe. After listening to several of the shows, If you're so inclined, please leave us a 5-star rating, as this helps us reach additional people and spread the message. If you're truly committed to taking your life to the next level and doing whatever it takes to become a peak performer, but something's holding you back, something is blocking your way, and you just can't seem to figure out what it is, send me an email to info@thorconklin.com, and I'd be more than happy to get on the phone with you. We'll schedule a 15-minute discovery call. No obligation, no cost. I absolutely love to hear from the listeners, and if there's something I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to do that. Also, if you found something of great interest in today's show and you want to share that with your friends and family, simply go to my Facebook page, Thor Conklin, click on the episode, hit the share button, and share it on your page. You can follow me at Twitter at Thor Conklin. The website is thorconklin.com. We're constantly adding new free resources, discussing additional tricks, tips, tools, and strategies on how to be a peak performer. Remember, I try to keep these episodes short so you can listen to them during dot time, doing other things, commuting, driving, walking, working out. Decide to be a peak performer in all that you do. And until tomorrow, have an absolutely amazing day.